Hello, today we are coming to survey for a borehole, the site for a borehole. So I've just arrived in the farm and this is how it looks like. Very dry. So it's 7 a.m. in the morning. I've been driving for 1 hour 10 minutes, so like very dry. That's why we need the water. You can see the area very extremely dry. You can see what we have. Oh. Huh? Hi, hello. Kwani mlikuwa bado mnalala? Yesu Musioki. Nikuja nikapata umeenda. Nyumbani kukoaje?
Nyumbani ni vizuri.
Wapi sahani ya huyu? Haya, come here. Si iko hapa.
Simba.
Nende. Mwingine amepewa mingi. Kama si hivyo. Sasa ni we have tanks there. So normally when it rains, there's some water pan down there where we collect water. Then it goes to it is pumped up here to the tanks. There's a lemon tree, not doing so well because of we really need water here. You can see this one is very small, but at least it's still surviving. And we have some oranges here, orange trees here. This one is not doing very well. And I can see there's some bird living here. You can see a bird nest. But there's nobody inside here. Let me just see. There's no one inside here. Just a nest. So these are several orange trees. You can see they are not doing very well. And that's why we really need water. You can see how they are tiny. The fruits are very tiny. So that's why today you've come, so that we can survey. We do some survey for where we can get, you can see, very small here. We can dig a borehole. We can sink a borehole. There's a mango tree. You can see it's only a few flowers. But the place is very warm, so if we can get water, then it will be very far. So you can see the difference here of the mango tree. This one we have sort of a cut of here. There's a sort of a, you can see from the corner there, there's this sort of I don't know what I can call it, but this for runoff from the road. It comes here. You can see some sand here. It is a bit sandy. So this one brings water from the road, the runoff when it rains. And you can see these trees, they are far much better because they are next to this water here, which comes this channel. Actually is a channel. So you can see this one has more flowers because it's next to this channel. So that means there's a bit of water. These two are better off than what we had there. And then this water should come into this. It is supposed to be a water pan, but you can see right now it's just actually just soil and silt because basically it hasn't rained for some time. But when it rains, the water comes here. Then we usually pump it to the tanks, or just use it directly with the plants. So you can see the reason why, and the soil is good. The reason why we need water. So we have two of them here. We have another one on the other end. You can see even our neighbors have not done much. So we are in the same predicament. So long as you don't have water here, using rain-fed agriculture is difficult. Here you can also see some fruits, mangoes, also not doing so well. So what we've tried to do is to dig some cutoffs so that when it rains, the water can stop. Let me show you a few. We have some papayas here. Also need water. Very good because of the warmth. If only we had some water. So this scenario, you can see the ground is very dry. The scenario right now, and the birds are singing. It's very early, 7 in the morning. So as you can see ahead of us, you can see some soil. This is what we've been doing, cutting off so that when the water comes, it runs off here. It will start so that we sort of trapped, and then it can sink in slowly, and we have something like sort of like it will stop, and so it will be retained where it is instead of running off. So that's the purpose of these cutoffs. Whichever section we have, water just flows and stays there. Then it can percolate or infiltrate slowly, and in that case we can have we can plant whatever it is that we need to plant. Then maybe you look for what do you call them, cover crop, so that it is planted on this. So you can see there's another one which is far much deeper, and we are sort of following the contours, and you can see there's also a, what do we call them, papaya plants. So we have other two down there, which looks like this. So this is just for conservation, water conservation. And then on top we'll plant something so that the soil doesn't, you can see because of the animals, water is coming, some soil is going back to the cutoff. So it's a big acreage. You can see up to down there. It's quite a big acreage, I think almost 11 acres. And this is a road. So this is where we do this channel so that when it rains, this water from the roads, the runoff comes to, so we'll have to dig something here so that it joins, we tap some water which is running off on the roads. So that's our aim also, even as we sink the borehole. And then, but I love the trees. You can see I do not intend to cut them. Possibly just cut the branches, prune sort of, but we don't intend to cut them off. So that they can also give us some shade and we don't lose so much soil moisture. And so in the farm reset, so that's how we want to go about it. If we have water, we can also be doing some off-season, growing some crops off-season, so that when they get into the market, they'll find good market. The demand will be higher than when you do rain-fed agriculture. The goodness of going to the farm is you always go home with something. Like now I'll go home with these. These are pumpkins. Yeah. Mlikuwa muna make better every time. Ya kwanza haikuwa this big. Sasa vile mnakuja ndio mnaongezea.
Vile unaenda ndio
unajua mavitu. Tutapanda malenge.
Haya, kama malenge unapanda. Haya. Ile ingine unapanda.